A Super Bowl is on the line this week. Their dream is within reach. It's time to take that final step toward destiny and send a message with how they make it there.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Heward up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question.
On the set. Let's go now. Ready.
First play is to the air. It's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Yeah, he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Hits some space around midfield. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might.
Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and 8.
He'll work against the blitz. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's good for the Seahawks.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
He's dropping back to throw. Throw left side, pumped by Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time.
Seahawks ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
He'll look to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Back to throw now. Getting down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Let's go. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
On third down, Walker. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know, the single-season rushing touchdown record is 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Fits it through the middle. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. They left him wide open. It's complete. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean,
Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well.
Let's go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Walker off his own read. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Seahawks ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. Hiking it.
They go play action on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and him run.
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. It's 4th.
The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick.
Okay, break. Ready. 70 tip, check go.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Vikings get the football back at the 19-yard line.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception.
The Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll throw, third and long. Escapes the pocket. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's taking a shot down the sideline. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. To the air on third and long. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
From the red zone now. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Complete to Christian.
Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here we go.
Brings up second
18
and
Cardinal,
7
18 Cardinal.
at the 17-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Finds the in route complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
Seahawks, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go with Walker here. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this?
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here.
Got it. Ready? Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
Walker on first down. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. This is on target. Ricky White the third. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. QB sneak coming. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
34-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go!
Staying with Walker. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
Ready?
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Set, go!
Air it out on 3rd. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Check go!
Here's Walker running right. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down.
Ball carrier.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running with Walker again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Lion. Ready?
They'll go play action. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl.